The
question is it the discount Navi?
It's discount Navi for the discount quality casting. If you guys want the high-level entertainment, you go to OD Pixel and Shiver. If you want to hear a washed-up former Overwatch caster, Fortnite player who doesn't like to build, bridge expert, syndereN LD combo, then you can stay here, but don't expect much, okay?
We're like the perfect fit for stream number 2, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you said if you want the serious cast, go watch OD Pixel. What do you think? Do you think it's actually happening? I don't know.
I mean, he is seriously entertaining. Our boy Owen.
Do you wanna... That one's good too. I like Yahooism.
Yeah, I have not heard a lot of the chat wheel, by the way. So Cinda's been cluing me into some of the good ones.
Dude, they even have the Navi logo in their base and everything. They've actually they've flat out just stolen all their assets and just put them in the game. Soneko is making a statement here, I think. I was Navi. Man, if this team makes it through and Navi doesn't,
I hope they have to play them for the last spot.
That would be so great.
Oh my god.
That would be so good, man. I really hope. That's my dream for today, actually, that happens. That would be so good.
So what is that a sweeter revenge story, or is it like fears? I guess he's in South America, but him somehow getting and an EG doesn't.
Yeah, EG are already
That'd be pretty good.
So EG made it through yesterday.
Oh no, I meant like actually to TI.
To TI.
But it's so easy. There's 3 slots.
I don't think EG are going to fail after what I saw yesterday against VG Storm. I think we need a really big turnaround for EG to not.
Is it un-American of me to say that like I kind of am rooting for Fear to get in and not Does that make me a bad American? I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I think you're just a bad person, but that doesn't really have anything to
do Nothing to do with my alliances, allegiances. Oh, now you know what team I'm a fanboy of.
Yep.
All right, Soneko with the triple mango. Is this the Naga build now?
What do you think about... So, imagine every competitive game of Dota right now had 3 casts. Like let's say a TI. You could watch one of 3 broadcasts. You could watch the broadcast that's biased for Team 1. You could watch the broadcast that's biased for Team 2, or you could watch the neutral broadcast, like the ones we already have. Do you think that would be good? It's like when you watch football on Danish TV and Denmark is playing. The caster's obviously super biased for Denmark, right?
Yeah. So I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, which is like one of our American football NFL teams. I love watching the hometown commentators. This guy Merrill Reese, he's like, when the Eagles scored, it's like touchdown, you know. And then when the other team scored, it's like, and he walks it in for the touch. It's like, super biased. That's what I want to hear as a fan. I want to hear him yelling at the refs every time there's a call.
Yeah.
Even if it's the slightest bit questionable, you know. You don't want a guy who's an idiot fan, but like you want him to lean towards your team. Yeah. So I, as a fan, if I'm a hardcore fan of a team, would rather hear that.
Do you think that would be an interesting... Like, obviously, the amount of effort and the production is kind of ridiculous. You would need 3 setups, right? But I'm just curious if you think that's something the fans would enjoy. If they want to hear biased casts for their team.
They're going to go on there and then complain that it's biased. You know, come on, these are Dota fans.
Because we don't have that, right? We don't really have home team casting as such. The closest thing we have to it is, like, for example... The Tagalog casts, if there's a Philippine team playing, they're going to be casting to their home crowd, right? It's a Philippine cast then.
Dota fans are okay with, I think, on average, with non-English casts being biased.
Exactly. That's what
they're not okay with English casts being biased.
Absolutely.
Even though they are biased and therefore will perceive bias where there is none. Not cheering hard enough for EG means you're biased for the other team. Let's be real here.
Oh, I remember...
There's a bias meta to consider.
I remember the Navi bias from like a couple of years ago. If Navi were playing and you were saying Navi were not playing well, or you were saying the other team was playing well, you were biased against Navi by default.
But then it went the other way, and Toby couldn't cast Navi without being a Navi fanboy.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, for a while he was. But even after he improved, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
He's still
Navi is so
forever a Navi fanboy.
That was the most polarizing casting team to watch. Navi.
I still remember after the TI3 Grand Finals, I had like 500 hate messages. Half of them were saying I was a Navi fanboy. The other half were saying I'm an Alliance fanboy. I'm like, how can I be a fanboy for both teams? But you know, your own allegiances will kind of color your perception of the cast. For me, that's certainly true as a football fan.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Bailando. But more like Bailando, am I right? No, oh, there was a... Oh! Lockout Matata! It's gonna go for the Sand King. Not gonna get him, though. This is heal coming out from Bobo. But Soneko got himself 2 kills there. And a kill for Sonic as well. Onto the Doom and bottom lane.
Oh, he had to use... Yeah, he had to use another Mango to get away here. That's kind of costly.
That's all right. 70 gold investment. L so far so good for actually both teams. This is looking relatively even right now. I do want to say in this case, I think in this game, this is the kind of game that both Morphling and Tinker are excellent picks in. I think Tinker especially could just totally dominate this game. So those are the heroes to watch out for. Tinker with a great game is dangerous. Morph with a great game. There is the Doom he has to play around and the Sand King stun, but apart from that, he can steal Rage. That's another thing I'm not sure if you're aware of, the new morph. If you morph into Lifestealer, for example, and you cast Rage and you swap back to morph,
you keep the Rage.
You keep the Rage.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so all of these like auras or effects you place on yourself transition across. And until this last patch where Morphling got a nerf, you could actually...
So you could do like Metamorph as Terrorblade or something, and then swap back to Morphling and be like a Metamorphed Morphling for like a minute or something?
I can't remember. There's some things that didn't work, I think, but most did. And until this last patch where Morph got a nerf, every single time you cast Morph, you dispelled yourself.
Oh, so you could purge off like a...
You could purge off Vessel.
Certain things, yeah.
For example. And Vessel was considered a counter to Morph, but he could just remove it every time by morphing. Now you only dispel the first time you transition.
Okay.
So upon casting Morph, you dispel. After that, you don't. So now Vessel is actually a legitimate counter to Morphling. It will carry over when he transforms. Tinker died. It's a big kill. Actually, a good torrent connection here in mid as well. They might be getting a secondary. Capron. Oh, wait. How did that Tidebringer not connect? Well, he's fine.
It looked like he was in the cone.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get hit there. Berserker's Call. Securing the rune here. Nice play by Flo.
Bobo.
Looks like a 2-on-2 trade-off for
Bobo
runes.
might be looking a bit Bobo at this rate. I think he's going down here.
He is dead, I think. There's a new... Yeah, there's a new Battle Hunger. Should be in trouble. Oh, actually helps.
Oh, here comes the gank parade. Suddenly 3 heroes, but fighting against the Axe in this situation could be dangerous. He'll TP out. Snake down. Did spend his gold, though. Wow, this is a crazy Tinker skin.
That's the, what's that called? Fabricated... Fortified Fabricator.
Fortified Fabricator.
Yeah.
Is this a TI1?
I think it's TI6 chest, maybe? Or TI7. It might be TI7.
Okay. They're going for the Doom.
They're going to get him.
So is this the... I saw this last game, too. It's only the 1 point in Scorched Earth. Is it not like worth leveling up now?
This is the common build right now. Again, there's so much emphasis in this patch on lane pressure, and the value of leveling up Infernal Blade is really significant. It just the lower cooldown makes a big difference. Scorched Earth leveling not nearly the same in terms of pressure, but there are some cases with Doom where I like to see people go 1-4-1, but I want to say 9 out of 10 games you go 1-4, probably.
I think people are mentioning that the real Navi game is up, the Navi A squad. I assume OD Pixel is casting that on the other channel. Yeah, they are, guys. So if you want to check that out, over to twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit. We're trying not to overlap here as much as possible.
Did you change the title away from SEA again, by the way?
I don't think I ever actually changed it in the first place. So.
What a good prediction from you that they were going to disconnect all the time.
I don't feel like it's rocket science after the last few days of qualifier.
It really isn't.
But thanks, Sid. I'll take it.
Flo is going to fight by Lando top. That's kind of a useless call right there.
This is a pretty... actually is our most even game so far as gold anyway. Yeah. But by Lando just trying to munch down this Axe. I don't think he's going to be able to finish him, though. Oh, just in range.
Yep. Yeah, the problem there, Soneko's rotation in, like this idea of pressuring Lifestealer is fine, but X had already used Call, so the Lifestealer just didn't care. He was just hitting him during Ensnare and winning the man fight. Kind of made it like a pretty useless play. Nico Baby, nice double stomp.
Can they go for Sonic?
Oh, Nico Baby needs to be a bit careful here. Actually, Sonic might die. He's dead.
Should be dead. They could.
Nico's out of mana too. This is not looking that good for Navi B squad. They're kind of reminding me of Navi A squad right now. sorry about that.
Savage as ever. Oh, so that was another big change, right? There's no mana cost to the attribute
Oh,
shift.
right. Yeah, you actually haven't seen the new shift. Yeah, so
So you can just like always go full agi, salve up.
Yeah, and look at the shift rate too. You remember the old one was 2468?
Okay.
Look at that one.
Oh my god.
It's insane. It's so insane. But of course you can't shift while you're stunned. So that was the
because you used to shift,
be
able to shift unless you were silenced or.
Yeah.
Even if you were already shifting, you got chronoed, you would still be shifting.
Yeah, I think the only thing that prevented you from shifting was silence. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Silence and doom, which is also silence. So
I think even with silence, if you were already shifting, you would
precast
continue.
it.
Yeah.
It still works like that. If you have it precast, it's running even when you get stunned or silenced.
Yeah.
But you need to
Silent.
toggle it
It
on.
used to be so stupid.
But that's why a hero like Sand King now is actually a decent pick against Morph. Because if you come in from the fog with Epi into Blink Stun, a lot of the time Morphling will be playing with sub 1000 health, right? And you actually just blow him up.
Oh, Soneko missing on the deny here.
That's a tip. Thanks, Soneko.
Thanks for missing. Oh, that's a little BM.
You think?
That's like a 5 on the tilt scale.
Could do better than that. Come on, Navi. Or not Navi, the other team. Come
What
on.
do we call them? N7.
N7, I guess?
That's Mass Effect.
That's what they're calling. Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's
is that a Mass Effect logo?
That's a Mass Effect reference.
Okay.
N7 is or Commander Shepard's like top secret group, I believe.
Oh, it's good you know a lot about those games. At least.
Yeah, you know, I've been keeping up to date with all the latest and greatest.
You're kind of preparing to see
RPGs.
which other esports you can get into. You saw
Yeah,
Overwatch. Not really for
I mean,
you.
Fallout 76 has a multiplayer component in.
Yep.
That is the future of esports.
Surely.
If this whole Fortnite Overwatch thing doesn't work out.
Have you actually been casting any Fortnite?
No.
No. Have you played it?
I've played some.
Okay.
I enjoy it. It's
Are
not
you
the
good
thing
at,
I
are
like
you good
about
at building or good at shooting?
I'm better at shooting than building.
You're better at shooting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I played Counter-Strike for a long time.
We
so.
should probably. I mean, I might actually want to try to get PUBG, and we could try to play it. I might really like the game. Like, who knows?
If you like shooting, you would. I think you would. I haven't played PUBG, but it seems like a shooter.
We could totally play CS:GO while I'm here.
Oh,
That would be fun.
Bobo going down.
How's that important compared to CS:GO though? Come on. Now. I think I haven't played CS:GO in half a year. Actually. But back when I played, I was mediocre too. So.
I used to watch it so much, like the competitive CS.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, but it's all on like Facebook and YouTube now. So
It's a bit more spread out.
thanks, CSL.
Damn. Way to burn a bridge right there, David.
Yeah, I might not get hired for the upcoming major. I don't know.
For the upcoming, what was it you were casting at? Overwatch? Well,
Yeah.
ESL has nothing to do with that. Sure, in the clear on that one. Uh-oh, mid lane. Nice shackle shot. That was beautiful from Sonic.
Oh, here comes the boat again. They're
Oh,
making
Tinker.
great
Oh, he
use
got
of
hit
this.
by
And
it.
2 heroes caught out. No Raffle. Looks like he's done for.
Yeah. He's dead.
Good timing there with the power shot. Very nicely played by the Navi B squad.
That was probably one of the best spell usages we've seen today. Like that shackle shot into Ghost Ship combo was really nice from Navi.
They're really using the Kunkka effectively with the low cooldown on Ghost Ship.
And the reason this works is that Sonic is going for a very unusual Windrunner build. He's actually maxing shackle shot. We don't see that very often. Most of the time people max power shot or even Windrun actually. Gets maxed when you're playing core Windrunner. A lot of the time you see some sort of like 1-1-3 build into power shot or even 1-1-4 we have seen in the past. Windrun is such an excellent skill on high level. 6-second downtime, full evasion, 60% move speed bonus. It's just a great spell. When you're playing core Windrunner, if you consider how good Focus Fire is now, just having Windrun on 6-second duration, you just run someone down. You just keep Focus Firing.
Right, right.
Have you seen the new Focus Fire?
No.
It's a lot easier to stay on target. You can actually attack them while running backwards and stuff. You keep your face
always
toward
fires
the target.
unless you attack.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is stay in range.
Yes.
That's cool. It's like a heat-seeking missile almost.
Yeah.
Not like an auto aim, I guess.
Yeah. That's. I mean, it's more like a Focus Fire, you know.
Oh, a little Doom on Doom action.
Yep. Doom 1. Oh, Morphling disappeared. Oh no.
Oh, quick. Oh, they still have 1 left. All right. We can't unpause.
So they're actually boot camping this team, or? Except Bobo, they didn't want to bring him. They're like, you're Divine 5
I mean,
trash.
his name literally means idiot. So. But Bobo is like a really bad word, apparently. I think it's like worse than idiot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, my wife is she's Filipina, and like I thought it just meant like, you know, I'd see people like say it in Dota or whatever. I'd be like, I call myself a Bobo, and she'd like get mad at me. It's like, I think it's more like fucking dumbass or something.
Stop calling yourself a fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbass. And she smacks you like, really?
Yeah. Then she calls me Bobo, but yeah, it's different. No, I'm
guessing
it has like a. It's like worse than just like
So it's worse than moron too.
Yeah,
I consider moron worse than idiot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's like the next level.
It's like super moron.
Super
mega moron.
What does that mean? Like you're like a better moron or a worse moron? I'm not really sure.
Sure that. Well, everyone's reconnected except Bailando. I'm gonna actually have a look at the other games running right now. Let's see what's going on here.
Bailando.
Bailando. Bailando.
It sounds like something a South American football commentator would say. I don't know why.
It might.
Bailando.
Do you know the song Bailando?
No.
It's a pretty known song actually.
Oh.
From the.
Then I wouldn't know it.
Is it from the Zeros? I think it's from the Zeros.
There's a direct correlation between how well known a song is and how little I know it.
Okay. There's nothing too much else going on in this game right now, so let's stick around here.
What you guys are watching is not important, so Sind is not going to watch it.
Wait, what's that? I said there's nothing else going on in this, so this is... Did I say
Oh, did I get... I got it backwards.
It's all good.
What you are doing is extremely important, guys.
Yeah. Keep doing this.
Yes.
Help LD get noticed as a caster.
Get me my TI invite, guys. That's why. That's the only reason I'm here. My annual TI invite.
Your cameo appearance.
Yeah. I mean, now Valve has to invite me.
I mean, it would be kind of funny if Valve invited you just to say welcome to the International. You leave. Like, Gabe, you're the new cameo this year.
I can do a Gabe welcome to the International.
Can you rock the slippers like him, though?
No.
You actually like slippers.
I don't have the Gabe swag.
Oh.
Very few people do. I can say the words.
I feel like this year Gabe...
I also do not have the necessary wardrobe full of nothing but black polo shirts to really pull it off.
He should show up in swimming shorts and a tank top this year. and flippers instead of slippers.
They do have an annual Hawaii vacation, right?
They do.
But
what's the theme this
Gabe can just rub it in.
Last year was aquatic theme. That's when he should have done it, shown up in
What
flippers.
is the theme? Is it like Earth? It's like green.
Oh, wait, it's subterranean, right?
Green is the color of Earth.
I think it's subterranean.
I learned that in The Last Airbender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that another game you think is going to make it to an esport?
Or? No, it's a.
I know.
It's a
Avatar
cartoon.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the horrible real live-action movie, the cartoon, which was actually good. One of my favorite shows. Watch that.
I heard it's really good.
Twice.
I heard it's really good. I like that you call it a cartoon, though. Isn't it an anime?
Well, I think it's like a cartoon because it wasn't. I don't think it was in Japanese, right? It was just straight English. I could be wrong. Anyway, Bailando is down. Cool name or not.
Yep, he did. And it's going to transition into a tier 1 push top. Don't think the Dire are very interested in defending this tower. It's a really difficult tower to defend. Sand King
the top one, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
The meta around defending towers has changed a bit in the last 2 months. 2 months ago, you would almost always see teams just not defending their safe lane tower. Like, if the enemy team was pushing there, you would push the other one, and you would largely trade. It's just the...
Because it was, like, risky to TP in as well.
Yeah, the defense angles for this tower are a bit awkward as well, right? Like, if the Radiant team are pushing this tower and they place a ward behind the tower or just in the area, what attack angle does the Dire really have into defending this tower? They have to come through the tree line above the tower, but if there's a scan or if the Radiant team are aware that they're moving... And it's also just the thing, like, defending that top tier 1 tower, you're so disconnected from the rest of the map as the Dire. So if you
it's just, like, really far away from everything.
If you go to defend this tower, you better get a fight out of it. Because TPing here and backing off sucks. Like, you have to run so far to the mid lane and the bottom lane.
Yeah. And then they can just be, like, pushing the other side if they see you coming.
Especially if you don't do a full commit on the top push, right? Like, in this case, for example, it was Morphling pushing. How many heroes do you need to defend against that guy?
Oh, here comes the boat. Flow.
Nice combo again.
Again, getting the kills. The Tinker's having kind of a rough game now.
Another good shackle.
3 deaths.
Sand King Stomp. Well, I think they could have actually killed him by morphing into Sand King. Oh, he used it already. Never mind. Okay.
Wow, it's so powerful. So he's like able to get involved a lot more with the morph.
Morphling is a way worse split pusher and a way better team fighter. No.
Gotcha.
There's some really like gimmicky plays where there's a couple of heroes that teams love picking Morphling against. One of them is Gyro, because you can steal Flak Cannon and then you go into full edgy and you just burst like the whole team. It's insanely strong. Omni Knight is a classic, giving yourself repel and just going in. Lifestealer is a good example as well, the Rage that we mentioned earlier. But more often than not, when you pick Morph, you pick it like 5th, right? There's almost always going to be something really useful.
Okay, they've caught out syndereN here, but Blink call on 2, turning around with the boat coming over the top. Kabam! Easy kill on the Doom. Torrent will bring down Capron. That sounds like a mafiosa term.
I thought it sounded like like some sort of biscuit. Like a
capron? Oh, you're thinking like a capron.
What's that?
I don't know. Just butchering his name.
Oh, okay.
News at 11.
Oh, he's dead. The Golem. That's actually kind of nice that you can infest the Golem. That's relative safety. That is difficult to kill. And if you start fighting it too much, you could actually die with Lifestealer popping out. That's kind of cool, that duo. But pretty sure you don't pick it for that reason. Oh, we're going to infest Golem. That's great.
Woo!
That's a nice little...
every what, 3 minutes we can pull off this sick play.
Yeah. That is a legit concern in this game, though, is who does Lifestealer infest except the Sand King with Dagger, and he's ways away from this Dagger. This is 18 minutes in, and Sand King has half a blink. That is really bad.
I mean, it sounds, you know, well, I guess you got Tinker, but he doesn't want to be jumping in, so.
Yeah.
Not the optimal vehicle.
Doom can technically go Dagger as well.
Doom can run in, I guess, with the drums, but
it's not
great. Because Navi's like initiation or counter is so strong, right? The song, the call, the torrent boat. If they just see you coming, you kind of need to catch them.
I love how many spectators in this game. Can you check it top right? Press the eye. Look at that.
The other games had like 10.
There's so many people being trolled. There's probably people that think it's the real Navi, and they don't even know who's a Navi anymore.
Opa Dendi,
go Navi, go. There's no way this game has 5.5k viewers compared to the other games. It's just so many. Oh, I didn't actually know that Navi...
The Navi effect is real.
Oh, Dendi changed nickname to .arc? Okay. And then they check at the ranks of the game. Oh, it's definitely Navi. They're all top 100. It's gotta be Navi.
It has to be the real Navi.
Oh, man, this is so good.
Ultimate troll.
Wait, Navi... Wait, they have penance. Look top left. So, syndereN has assigned their team... So, wait, what? He owns the old Navi?
syndereN owns Navi?
He has the old team in the game?
Uh-oh.
Wait, maybe he does. This is some weird shit.
All right, now you're confusing me. I'm starting to wonder if this is the real Navi and the other one is the B team.
I guess they just have 2 Navi teams in the game, and this one has a couple of people with pennants, and the other one, or pendants, whatever they were called, yeah.
All right, well, if anyone's wrong here, guys, you can definitely blame syndereN.
Yeah.
I'm just his sidekick.
I'm used to that. That's what we do. Oh, he's dead. Morph dead. Nice attempt at denying. Doesn't work. Arc has to get out of here.
Yeah, they blew the Psalm too. Still chasing. Rockets coming in.
Dead syndereN. That's going to be the end of that. Kuka will get out.
Shadowblade should get him out.
So generally Naga is considered a counter to Lifestealer, but it goes both ways. So what you can do with Naga is if you're engaging on the enemy team and Lifestealer's in rage, you can sleep the team, ensnare Lifestealer, and focus him down. But in this case, it worked against them that Lifestealer was in magic immunity. He could run down and kill this doomed Morphling, so the song actually didn't even save him in that instance. And a couple of really nice kills for the Dire. It's very big that they get this.
Oh, Arc thinks he's caught out the Tinker, but in fact the Sand King is there with the support.
Oh, nice.
Still gets him with the cleave.
Oh, good dodge there by Sand King. 3 seconds on Burrow.
Can't get a range. Oh, they might actually kill him now.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, the long-range power shot coming in.
From downtown.
Baseline leaner.
Yeah, they're looking to turn the bagel into a breadstick on this one, LD, with the power shot from downtown.
I was going with you know, NBA hang time references.
That was about as far away from an AC accent as you can get, actually, what I just did.
West Virginia.
Yeah, that was not a West Virginia.
Do you remember our gyrocopter video that we had? Did you ever see that?
I'm not sure. I may have seen it. It's a while ago, though.
Okay.
The memorable gyrocopter video that whenever someone says gyrocopter video,
it was like TI3 era, TI4 era.
Oh, when you promote the set or the MK? Yeah, I remember the set. I don't.
It was actually a really cool piece of like source filmmaker work because they just showed like Gyro driving around in this truck.
When I hear Gyro video, I'm just thinking about Slacks with his awesome or awful, depending on how you look at it, his awful voice acting.
I have done my best to eradicate all references to Slacks from my brain with moderate success. Where has he been anyway? Good boat coming in.
Oh, so Nako's going to sacrifice himself for that Tinker.
And we'll lose the Naga again. Another death.
Dude, some of the Gyro voice acting he has done is so memorable. Let's call it that.
Slacks is never boring.
I'm with you on that. But yeah, good question what he's been doing just the last few weeks. I haven't seen him around too much.
It's longer than that. Well, he did one PUBG event as following in Toby-Wan Kenobi's footsteps, but...
The great legendary PUBG caster?
Yeah. But other than that, he's been pretty quiet. Now people think Slacks actually voiced Gyro. syndereN spreading his fake news that Denmark is so well known for.
Yeah. Sorry.
You don't sound sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, maybe you're sorry that you're stuck in this gas, but you're definitely not sorry about what you said. Oh, the Kaya.
I'm sorry, guys, that you have to listen to OD with me.
I mean, you can solo cast for the next, what is it, 4 hours, 5 hours, and I don't mind.
Sorry. Rock on,
Oh, Blade Mail. That used to be the strat against the Tinker picks. Like, this was years ago.
It's still useful.
The mass Blade Mail.
You wouldn't go mass Blade Mail, but 1 or 2 can be pretty useful.
I remember there was like a period where teams experimented with like 3 or 4 Blade Mails. He would double march, he would pop them all at once, and this was before Tinkers realized they could go Yules to like counter that, and then they would just wreck him, he'd die instantly. Then they started building Yules, and it kind of countered it.
Yeah. Oh dear. Not again. Oh my god.
Apparently Slacks is doing stuff for Artifact.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder how people know that.
I mean, I guess we've got some Valve employees chilling in the chat.
That's good to know. Hey, guys.
Thanks for joining us. You know, think of me and syndereN for TI, guys.
Yep. We're ready.
If you want a polished professional cast, then we're your guys.
Very Polish.
Very Polish. So
I'm having a look at the other games going on right now, and the list is getting shorter for sure. So let me see what we have. Tilted Boys against Unchained. This should be a very one-sided game. syndereN versus...
Wait, Bone 7 is playing. Bone 7 versus Excalibur game. Damn, that is a blast from the past.
Why do you name your team syndereN?
There's a team named syndereN. We have to watch them.
It's actually one of the notable teams for the qualifier. They have a couple of pretty good players.
You deserve nothing.
Do you have any formal relationship to this team?
None at all. That's so random.
I think you should just start charging them royalties.
It's a German.
Isn't that an emote? The syndereN?
I have one in my channel, yeah.
Okay.
syndereN, yeah. But I don't know why they named themselves that. I think there's like this meme in the German community.
Come on,
there's a meme from back at TI8 in the German community that's still going strong, I think. Back when I played on the mouse sports with all the Germans. So that still lives on to this day.
He's just able to focus this Naga down every fight.
Oh, Art will be getting a return kill here.
You know why they call themselves syndereN.
Do I?
Yeah. Because whenever people see your face, they just have to lull.
Why do you name your team after that?
It's like I do love that picture. I think it was what from ESL 1.
Oh yeah.
That one, like you made the derpiest possible face.
Yeah, that was great.
That you could think of.
I like that face.
Yeah. That's my favorite face.
My favorite face. What else we got going on here? Okay, Blink
Does
Pool
the
just
South
started.
America game end, or do we know who qualified?
I can't see it in the list right now. I'm looking to see who Blink Pool are playing. There's no bounty hunter is gonna win this game. Megalada is destroying their opponents completely. Unchained are winning.
Yeah, so the next, it's going to get to the juicy games.
All right, there's actually London Esports too. Shouldn't count them out either. They can also upset one of these teams. It's a best of one. That's the team with Come With Me, Cheoli.
So what games are played tomorrow?
I don't know, actually.
Because it seems like at the rate we're going, shouldn't the bracket pretty much finish today?
Well, what time is it in EU now?
It is
8.
7:50. Yeah.
Oh wait, never.
Almost 8.
Yeah, it's 8. It's 8 now. So I don't think they'll finish today. They might do 2 more rounds.
Okay, so they'll be down to like the top 16 or something.
I think.
Gotcha.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye on this Blink pool game. I want to see who they're facing now. While we are paused, as we have been half of the day.
Don't sound so salty.
Looks like Real Navi are winning against Team Rolex.
Rolex. Those guys.
I wonder. Like,
they must be ballers.
I wonder how these teams come up with their names sometimes. It's like, we need some sort of name. Like, how do you come up with Rolex? Is that because like a status?
The creativity is. Well, I went to Japan a couple months ago, and like they'll wear these shirts that have like English words on them, that just like, I guess to them it just seems cool because like, you know, English is like this like has this like mystique to it because it's Japan. Like to me, just I'm like, why are you wearing this shirt? Yeah, it's just like.
Especially the shirts.
It's like
with
dog
awful,
or something.
Awful translations or words that make no sense.
Yeah, or like a really like stupid like what do you call them, like
idioms?
Yeah, like an idiom or just like words to live by that like maybe like it sounds wise but it's not really at all. But yeah, I think if you're a native English speaker, it doesn't have the same effect.
This is so cocky from Ark. He almost died to Roche there. They will find the Wind Ranger only. They will claim the Roche, so pretty good trade-off overall. But yeah, if they would have jumped into the pit, that could have gone real bad for Radiant.
I mean, to be fair, it goes both ways. Sorry, I'm segueing back to our other conversation.
That's okay.
You know, like people in the U.S. get like these stupid tattoos with like random Chinese symbols that they don't even know what they mean half the time. So I think it's just a general phenomenon with cultures or languages you're less familiar with.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we can talk about the Dota now.
Yeah, well, that was just it, basically.
I just want to make sure to throw America under the bus along with everyone else.
Dropped to like 5% HP in the pit, but they didn't go in. They didn't know that they were roshing, so had they known that, that could have been a disaster. Actually, everything was ready on the Dire, so it could have taken...
He's getting a DD rune with the data list coming in soon.
Yeah, there might be an option for a play here for Ark if he can find... Oh, they want the Lifestealer. This is going to be a great jump.
And they have the control. Oh!
Just kidding.
Oh!
And Snare, he did break that one. Blade Mail, he's going to out-heal this.
He's fine. In fact, he's going in.
That was really poor execution.
Oh, that hurts. They blow the song. They use the initiation. They almost lose Sonic on top of that. They get nothing.
Mid lane Nico baby versus it's Doom on Doom. One Doom is faster than the other one.
Oh, they got the Kunkka caught out too. He's got the DD rune in the bottle. Jukes his way through the trees. Will be able to make it out for the time being.
Tinker is playing at a very safe distance here, so will not be using laser.
Oh, that missile spam.
Oh, Doom is obviously Morphling, so he's just tanking this. He's going to stay in that form, switch out. That's just kill and sinking.
Good baiting.
He still has the Aegis as well, so no way they kill this guy.
It feels like N7 are just entirely reliant on the Lifestealer right now.
Yeah, Tinker will eventually become a threat, but he's going for a build-up with this Kaya that basically delays the big item that he wants. Oh, nice E-Blade play by Nico. Instant switch into Strength, so he will live, turns into Doom, uses Scorch. Going to use the Doom creep. That's a nice benefit of turning into Doom as well, is that you get his creep too. So he got the War Stomp, and he was able to chain that. Now he's going to switch over to...
Oh, he's man-fighting too. Yep, right back into the Doom.
He knows he has the Aegis to play around with here, so oh, nice dodge on the stun. And that's a great combo from Kunkka. Yeah, they're owning them here. This is a really
Still got Aegis.
Really nice individual play from Nico Baby in that fight. set that all up for
Well,
Team
discount Navi is not on sale any longer. Look at this.
That was great.
27 to 15. It still looks close in terms of gold, but feels momentum-wise like they're seizing the reins here.
Kunkka comes back with flasks for them, so he's going to heal both the Naga and
Look
the
at that.
Morph.
It's like a free fountain trip.
Yeah.
One salve.
Nice play from Ark here. This actually might enable them to take this tower and stay in the area. A lot of the time after you take a team fight, it's like, nice fight, guys. We have to go back and heal. But if Kunkka brings everybody up to full, you can maintain the map control like you just took a free fight, basically. That was a close fight in a way. Like, multiple of their heroes dropped to like half health, but now they can just keep going. Warlock's dead, and Doom's in trouble too. He's gonna die here, for sure.
Come on,
Oh,
Sid, give
no,
me your chat wheel.
Boat. He blinked into the ghost ship. Oh, this is real bad news. There's still Aegis on Morphling.
Oh, they're going in deeper.
Blow him up here.
No raffle.
Has to buy back.
Down as well.
Yeah, the march is over, so they're gonna keep going here. Tinker has to continue defending. Good buyback from him instantly. Realizes that is the only way they hold their base, but that is so expensive. They just lost a lot of advantage here.
And now he's shrining up. Very efficient play by Nico, baby.
Oh, this blink pool game could possibly get interesting, actually.
Do you want us to check it out?
I'll have a look in a sec. Okay, Unchained are destroying their opponents. Left one could maybe get interesting too.
Any chance of people are asking for the blink pool game as well?
They're playing against Swiss Quality Gaming. Definitely very clear favorites are Blink Pool, but that is a game they can technically lose. I feel like their other games have been unlosable just on skill difference. This game looks really good for fake Navi as well. So.
All right, shall we head over to blink pool then?
Up to you.
All right, guys. Let us know here in the chat if you want fake Navi or if you want real blink pool.
6,500 in-game spectators. It's just the name just drags people in. No other game is like 100 viewers, and this is like 6.5K. It's not even Navi. It's so funny.
Real Navi will probably have a similar number.
Yeah, if you can find them, though. They're not showing in my list.
Fake Navi, blink pool. Let's watch the SA qualifier.
Oh, right. Is that game still going?
Yeah, we can. I mean, if that one's going, maybe we'll check it out.
Yeah, that's the bigger impact game, for sure.
It seems pretty split. Oh, the blink pool game is on BTS 1.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stay here, or we'll go to the South American game, guys. Bone 7 versus Excalibur. Where's that? What teams are they on?
Oh, missed the point. Who's that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, kills happening here. Rapidly, fake Navi.
Oh, that's a good goal in Fatal Bonds. There should be a turnaround here. Oh, dear lord.
Madara rage quit. Oh, wow, really? How do you know he was raging? Itis. Okay, I don't see their game happening. Oh, good TP out. And now?
They're still bound, so good damage being done here. That's actually a downside for Morphling between switching forms, is that he doesn't purge Fatal Bonds, so if he has 2 health bars, he can kill his whole team by going on him twice. Unless his first transition should purge it, because that's the first dispel. The one time he casts Morph, he will take it off. But if he gets bound after he has used Morph, it's actually pretty strong.
You deserve nothing.
That's just mean.
I like the hero chat wheels. They're great.
Can we go to Bone 7? What team is Bone 7 on?
No BH.
Do we want to check them out after
Trying to
this?
see if I can find it.
BH. Yeah, I see it. P Meow versus no BH. P Meow is Excalibur's team, I guess.
Yeah, that should be.
What is Excalibur up to nowadays? Is he hasn't been playing that much, right? Or at least not on a team. It kind of just joined one recently.
He played a bit with what was with Penta before they disbanded.
Mm.
But I think that was the.
I was actually thinking maybe he would end up on OG after Fly left with S4.
True, that was an option for them. Okay, this tower's gone. Oh, Morph got doomed.
That's
big. That's real bad, actually. Nico caught off guard completely. Didn't react at all to Doom's blink in. This is where you need to chase. You need to get collateral on this. That's the biggest kill you could get.
Did they change the cast animation? It felt like quicker with the Doom.
Maybe
I'm just slower.
I don't think it's faster than it used to be.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh crap, there's suddenly a Doom here too.
He was pretty fast though.
Yeah.
He blinked and snared into Doom, but if Morphling is paying attention there, there's
no
way
he shouldn't happen.
Instant BKB and he's fine. Or actually, no, the BKB won't matter because both Ensnare and the Doom pierce it, but he could have at least waveformed out probably, or activated more. At the very least, they're gonna kill a flow here.
Now, once you're ensnared, can you wave? Because they like changed how those work, right? I know like you can't use some mobility skills when you're ensnared now, right?
I don't think you can wave. You can waveform in root, I think.
Oh, you can.
I can't remember. I never play Morph.
Yeah.
I really should know this though. My bad.
Now I've made you doubt yourself. Step one of my master plan.
It does happen occasionally.
The Syndelo moments.
I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones you can use fully.
Oh, you can use fully.
I think you can. You can't? Someone's saying you can't. I can't remember because there's a few spells that you would think you couldn't do that you still can. And now, one of the ones that you could was Doppelganger from PL. And that got, well, that was a specific nerf in the last patch that you can't Doppelganger in Roots anymore.
Yeah, they really buffed Roots a lot. They used to be so useless.
Okay, everyone is saying you can't, so I trust that. I'm not a Morphling player. This is one of the few heroes I almost never play. So. Okay.
What's your least played hero?
I think Arc Warden. I've only played one game in total.
One game?
It's probably Arc or...
Are you much of a micro player? Or not
no,
really?
I hate micro.
Okay. So like Meepo and...
I'm terrible at Meepo. It used to be my favorite hero in Dota 1 many years ago, back when people were worse and you didn't need to micro as much. Back then people played Meepo with Mech, Vlads, and AC, and you were like...
Oh, they all just kind of like fight together, right?
You were like aura fighting with Meepo, and it was still snowbally back then, so...
Yeah, but now it's more like the...
Split push efficiency.
The split push and then like the assassinations with the Hex, which are...
It's a lot more mechanically...
You're a lot squishier.
It's a lot more mechanically heavy now. I mean, technically, the potential back then was the same in a way, right? But people just weren't as good.
Still very close game. 35-18, but the kills do not reflect the gold. Nico Baby seems kind of hard to stop with the BKB, though.
Oh, that's big and snare. Good stun.
3-hero burrow.
He's dead. Here comes Doom, though. Oh, they got so much damage out. In the March, they're going to turn around into the lifesteal, use Rage. That will be the kill on Tinker.
Morphline's a little too big, it seems like.
Warlock's going to disconnect just to keep Tradition alive. Instant resume, though, as he is dead, so really need to be paused right now. Nico Baby gets doomed. Oh, I got
they got it off again?
Pause. The next label play.
I was about to say, it seems like if you can't doom him, he's pretty much unkillable, and then immediately out of the pause, they get the doom off.
Yeah.
That's
all these pauses are so distracting and frustrating to play with.
And so now they're playing unpaused.
Yeah,
with a guy missing. I don't know how the rules are working.
I think they're going to pause when he respawns. They were just unpaused.
This is still BO1 territory, right?
It is, yes.
Wow.
Warlock reconnects. To finish off on the whole root thing, I am trying to remember what heroes can actually break roots anymore with their mobility. So all blinks don't work. Waveform doesn't work. Doppelganger doesn't work.
Leap does not work.
Leap does not work.
Can you do things like you can like burrow strike, right?
No.
Or no?
You cannot burrow. Puck can jaunt, but not phase. That's the same as always. You've never been able to phase shift in roots.
Yeah, I remember that.
What else is there mobility-wise with skills? Ember can remnant out, but No, he can't.
I think he used to be able to.
Or can he? Shit, now I'm doubting myself again.
I've made you question everything.
I hate this kind of stuff where I need to remember all of them by heart, but you know I should be remembering it.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to prepare you for TI, okay, Sin?
Can you remnant en route?
They're not going to be as gentle on you as I am.
I think you can't remnant en route. I'm pretty sure you can't remnant out. That's a counter as well to Ember. Because there was a lot of mobility that got changed at the same time. You can't remnant out. I think you can blink strike with PA.
Apparently you can force staff.
You can definitely force staff en route still. That's always been the case.
Oh, Song. Will they finish this Roshan time? Looks like they should get it. Another Aegis for Nico. Good job by Nico.
Oh, there's a kill though. They get the Wind Ranger. Actually, when is Doom available? 10 seconds. But this time they're fighting into an Aegis again, and this should be getting rather tricky for them.
Is there like a tipping point where this game is just over, or do both teams still have their shots for you?
They definitely have their shots. I think the biggest item for Dire to get is Tinker's Hex, which is close by. The Morphling is starting to get closer to capping out. It's like this Aegis is... I want them to get Rex with this, because if they don't, I favor Dire's lineup late game. Like Tinker, Lifestealer, and especially Doom is like one of those ultra late game offlaners that's just exceptional. Doom never gets bad. And their supporting cast is a great late game cast too. You have Golem, which is always strong, Fatal Bonds, Sand King with the instant stuns, and extra utility. On the other side, Windrunner doesn't really scale the same way, and he's very poor in this game, by the way. The true position 5 Windrunner. Naga has some good utility, but again, doesn't really scale the same way as the other heroes. So I would say you got to keep up the pressure as Radiant.
Oh, an inoffensive tip.
Nice.
See some action in the bottom lane.
Got a Doom Morph here. The Lifestealer's going to stay alive just fine here, I think.
The boats keep on crashing
he's got
in.
The fleet. I didn't realize. He had the fleet. All right, that's a big kill. No buyback. Lifestealer. This could be the end of the game. Tinker dies as well. Has to buy back straight away. And yeah, the Doom on Morph did not yield. Actually, it did get the Aegis.
How many boats do you get with that? Do they just keep on going?
I think you get 5 or something.
It's like, what? I didn't know if it was an Ags upgrade or what.
That's super
so that's a cool talent.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh yeah, Fear was complaining about that. That's right.
About what?
I mean, I think when it first came out, he made a tweet about it or something.
That it was broken?
Or just annoying, I don't know.
Oh.
Because it's kind of memey.
Yeah.
The Tidebringer cooldown seems like it might be...
The old Tidebringer talent was way better. It was plus 50% cleave.
Oh,
that
really?
That was what every core cooker would take on 25.
Okay.
All right, nice blink away from Tinker. Stays alive here.
Good rock drop, though. Nico Baby's able to get off the BKB. Good reset by Soneko. And the route seems to be on. They're going to control the Golem, take down the Doom. BKB's aplenty, and...
Here comes the fleet. Oh, it's over. Tanking's dead. Tinker can technically defend this on his own if he plays this more or less perfectly. Not this lane, but he can defend the second one maybe. Lifesteal spawning in 5. He will get them low enough that they will have to back off. Radiant staying here could
they
end
still
up
have
being
the
a mistake.
Spirit Vessels
There is a
charged,
Glyph
though.
ready, so they shouldn't lose this lane. I think. Glyph? No? They seem entirely uninterested in glyphing this. Okay, well... that's a mistake.
Oh, and they're going to lose the Tinker here, potentially. He's caught out in the trees.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. Or so it would appear. The fleet comes in for a quick celebration. And I think the timing's about perfect. Someone was saying Excalibur versus Bone 7 is in the draft, so we could check that out. If that's what you guys would like.
He's actually staying alive here. That will be the death of Flow. Overextending there. That's a gem on the ground. Buyback is used. Nico Baby's in, though.
He's just going straight for the racks.
Yeah, he can turn into Lifestealer here as well and get a Rage out of this. I reckon he will. There we go. He's going to use the Rage. Start moving strength.
New Morphline's so strong. At least in this matchup.
G. So the game does go to the Radiant. That was a pretty competitive game. You look at the kills and you feel like this shouldn't have been an even game, but it was pretty even the whole way through.
Yeah, all I'll head over to the other game, guys. I got you.